life, my business philosophy. So I think back, the very first client I had who paid me $20. What did I do? I mowed the lawn first before asking anything in return. That's how I got that first $20, right?
Right, yeah.
I thought, let me do that again. So I ran around the neighborhood and I found probably one of the higher end expensive homes in the neighborhood. And I saw the lawn was like up to this high, like high. And I just found a day and I just mowed the entire thing. Now this is illegal.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that. I'm not an advocate of that, but I did that.
So you didn't even knock on their door?
I just mowed the whole lawn, right? I did the whole thing.
Right.
And I finished the whole thing and I sat at the front door waiting for the homeowner to come back. Okay, it's funny, it's a housewife. She came back and she couldn't recognize her lawn because it's this lawn.
Right, yeah.
She drove by and then she drove back and she pulled, what the hell is going on, right?
Right.
And she's like, who are you? I said, I'm just a kid. I'm trying to make some money. I provide these services, I fly. Oh, this is awesome. My husband travels all the time. He's never home. I can't do this stuff. Thank you so much. You make my lawn look so nice. She gave me $100.
Wow.
$100, right? And that affected me for the rest of my life. So my business philosophy until this very day, if you say one of my motto for business, add value first before you ask anything in return. That's how I always approach. You know how most business people, they approach somebody, they want to sell them some shit, right? Or they want to, hey man, you do something for me, or like, on social media, people come to me all the time, or they feel like just because I'm successful, that I'm obligated to help them.
Right, you can so easily will just give them handouts.
That's not the case. They got to earn it. So my philosophy is any interaction with people, how can I add value to what you do? It's always my most favorite question is this: what is the most important project you're working on that I can add value to?
Yeah, because it goes straight to the source of what matters. Yeah.
I don't care who I meat, lunch, dinner, someone I don't know, someone I do, always. Hey, what are you working on? What's the most important project? Maybe I could help you. Maybe I know somebody that could help you. I very much believe in the whole concept of the relational capital, which is much more powerful than capital. Because money, you can get money from the bank, you can get money from anywhere, but relational capital, especially nowadays, I'm sure, Omar, you've experienced this. One contact, one phone call, one conversation
change it all.
could change it all. Just one contact.
Social currency, they call it.
100%, 100%. So, and it affected me. And then from then on, of course, we can talk about that, how I went from, making a little bit of money to where I'm today, right?
So after the lawn mowing service, what's the next line of business? Because obviously that you realize, okay, this isn't going to get me to the $1 million.
No.
So what was the series along the way? What were some of the failures?
No, but it didn't. I tried so many. I tried like vending machines. I tried like network marketing. I tried fixing computers for people. We tried delivery service. All kinds of, I was just a young guy. I thought anything that even sounds like remotely I could make money doing, that I would jump into, which is very dumb because I had no business acumen. But I failed at so many businesses. I failed at 13 businesses. 13? Wow. Before having what quote unquote success, right?
So from 17 to what age did all
that was like within 3 years.
So 3 years, 13 businesses,
13, all kinds of
all
ideas.
losses.
All losses.
Or lessons,
No, all losses. It's
major losses.
Yeah, it was. And it maxed out my credit card. I lost all my mom's savings.
I heard that at one point too, you're almost over $100,000 in debt. $150,000.
$150,000 in debt.
And how old were you at that time?
20.
20 years old?
20 years old.
And that was just different loans from your mom, credit cards, relatives.
And my relatives, they wouldn't take my call anymore. I just borrowed from everybody that I could.
Did you burn a lot of bridges at that time too?
I did. But I always promised them that just give me one more chance. Right. Let me try harder. And they believe in me, but they always thought I was kind of the odd one in the family. It's like, why don't you just go get a job or do something like what normal people do?
Safe.
Yeah, safe and do something. Like, why do you have to have these crazy ideas? Here's another idea of the mind, right? And I just told them, hey, listen, if I were just to go get a job with I don't even have a college degree or anything like that, I would be making minimum wage. Listen, I'm now $150,000 in debt. If I was making minimum wage, it would take me forever
Right.
To pay you off, to pay you back and pay off all this debt and to provide for my mom. So like people always look at what I do, say, oh, you must be so motivated, Dan. It's not fucking motivation. It was desperation.
Right,
It
yeah.
was, I had no choice.
Do you think that was the case, that you were so maybe beat down by that debt that you just figured, fuck, I have to figure this out now. Now I can't afford to fail one more time.
Yeah.
So you would say that pressure is almost what gave you the creativity to make it work, or like how important was that to actually making things really start go on the upswing for you?
I think it was, I had no choice. I wasn't even thinking about, it's like kind of you die hard, you keep trying. Like you got to, I just had no choice. It wasn't, well, let me maybe go with the safe route. That's not an option, because that is just not an option. So I had to figure this out, right?
What did you do differently